Kevin Durant joins us now at the set here on Inside the NBA. KD, thanks a lot. One thing I didn't ask you down there on the floor is, in this new format, when you've got teammates against teammates, so what will this mean to you to go back to Oakland and be able to talk to Steph Curry about?
Yeah, it's definitely give me some bragging rights, me and Clay. But Steph did hit that tough shot over Clay, so I'm sure we're going to be talking about that for the next couple of days. But it was just a fun weekend. You know, glad Charlotte welcomed us like this, and, you know, glad I got the MVP as well.
Were you worried when your team went down by 20 points? You know, I figure when LeBron drafted all these shooters, you know, it was for a moment like what happened tonight. So were you worried at all?
No, like Kevin said, we're always in the game when you got shooters. And, you know, Bradley Beal, Damian Lillard, Klay Thompson got us going in the third, and we was able to cruise after that. But it was a fun night. You know, fans enjoyed it, I'm sure.
Well, when things started getting close, we were arguing about who would probably take the shot on either team. So on your team, obviously, other than yourself, who would you want taking the last-second shot, and then also on the other team?
Man, anybody on that team, obviously. But, you know, usually it's going to be the ball handlers with it's going to finish the game. Kyrie and James handled the ball for us, and, you know, they put me in positions to be successful.
That's the modest answer, Ken. The real answer is
like me.
I'm taking the shot.
No doubt. I'm going to change gears a little bit because I imagine your practices go like this, or after game speeches with Steve Kerr. Way to shoot, Steph. Way to shoot, Kevin. Way to shoot, Clay. Oh, good hustle, Draymond.
Nah.
You know,
no.
But now this is the second half when you guys usually get out of what we see as autopilot. You guys raise the intensity. Is there something that's said, done, or it just happens?
I mean, it just happens. I mean, we only lost 16 games so far, so I think we on a nice pace. You know, to be honest, we lost a few games that we should have won, but that's just a part of the season. But, you know, as the second half of the season goes on, I think everybody's comfortable in their role and what they're supposed to do, and as the playoffs get closer, guys lock in a little bit more.
New addition, DeMarcus Cousins. You know, a lot of stuff said about him. I think he's a wonderful young man. How is he adapting to the team?
He's doing great. You know, I think just getting his legs up under him, been out for such a long time. I think everybody is trying to make it easy for him, but it's a great teammate. You know, makes the correct pass, plays defense, just a tough player. So I'm excited to have him.
Kevin, now that you have championships under your belt and this franchise is used to winning and has set the bar so high, when you look at this season and you're sitting here at 41-16 as you begin this sprint to the finish, how do you compare teams, your teams at Golden State? How does this one compare?
I think we're all a little bit more seasoned. You know, I think that we've been together for a couple years, and we know our tendencies. You know, we know exactly what we need to do on offense and defense to complement each other. And, you know, we added DeMarcus, but I think he's coming in and getting the system pretty smoothly. But just being familiar with the faces in the system is definitely going to help us out. So we'll see what happens in this playoff run.
You guys are the clear-cut favorite, without question. There's no, you know, you have everything. You have great coaching. You have the talent. You have the seasoning, like you said. What is the one thing that fears Kevin Durant, says we just got to not do this to win it all again?
When we're not focused, you know, when we feel like we could turn it on sometimes. You know, we have spurts throughout a game where, you know, we trying stuff, trying to thread the needle or trying to, you know, put the game away early and take a tough, you know, heat check shot. You know, some of those things just make bad momentum. And, you know, if we are focused, we turn the ball over, you know, 12, 14 times. Well, more than that, 16, 18 times when we turn the ball over, teams usually beat us. So we're just staying locked in every possession.
The Twitter machine got something for us here as we've got KD. KD playing a different game than everyone else.
That's a good one.
Says Jamal Crawford. Your response to Jay Crossover?
Yeah,
He's
I agree
right.
with that.
That's a good one. That's a good one.